Welcome to episode number 7 of this MLB The Show 20 Extra Innings series. And today I'm actually playing my MLB The Show 20 Extra Innings series. And if you're wondering why I'm playing my MLB The Show 22, or if you're wondering why I'm playing my MLB The Show 20 Extra Innings series, because you might be thinking to yourself, MLB The Show 20, I mean, that was 2 years. It came out 2 years ago, and now it's obviously MLB The Show 22 is out. But I've still been playing MLB The Show 20, 21, and 22. I haven't played this series or filmed an episode of the series for like 14 months, or almost 14 months, because the last episode of the series was like I posted on June 6th of last year, and that was the last time I played the series. But I just wanted to come back to it because 1, I felt like it. 2, I wanted to. 3, I mean, this is a good team, as you can see on the screen right there. Is my starting. All my players, all 8 players in the field. That's not including the pitcher. And then my best pitcher is, I believe, Oswalt, and it's Roy Oswalt. Used to be an Astros pitcher back in the day. Let's look at the team now. If you've forgotten what the team is, or who's on my team, because you probably did, because I mean, this should be your first episode. This should be the first time you're watching the series, and even if it's not, it's the first episode of the series in literally, like I said, 14 months. But we have Victor Robles. He's actually a center fielder, but he also can play left field and right field. I have him in left field. I have Ricky Henderson, who has 99 speed and 99 steal and 99 base runner aggressiveness. He's in center field. He also has 114 contact against lefties and 109 plate discipline. Right field, I have Reggie Jackson. I looked at those stats. I mean, you have 110 contact versus righties, 115 power versus righties, 101 power versus lefties, and a 94 contact versus lefties. He has 103 plate discipline, 120 batting clutch, and yeah, I mean, he has a really ridiculous, or really good, not ridiculous, but really good hitting stats. First base, Luke Voigt. Center base, Ron Carew. He's not a diamond. Shortstop, Chipper Jones. He's actually a third baseman, Chipper Jones is a third baseman, but he also plays shortstop, left field, and right field. But I have him at shortstop, because then I have a Ryan Braun at third base, and Ryan Braun only can play third base. And I have JT Realmuto. I might be botching his name a little bit behind the plate. And then the bench, I have Salvador Perez as my backup catcher, Matt Olson, Max Kepler, Bo Bichette, and Ken Griffey Jr. They're all golds. And here's my starting rotation, and then I'll show you my bullpen. Starting rotation, I believe it's Roy Oswalt, Alex Reyes, John Smoltz, Kenta Maeda, and Oil Hershiser. Hershiser is the only one that's not a diamond in the starting rotation. Bullpen, Trevor May, Ken Giles, Nolan Ryan, I believe. Yes, Nolan Ryan. Devin Williams and 86 diamonds. Steve Rosen, Drew Pomerantz, and I just got Raleigh Finders, because this game sometimes gives you like a pack where you can pick, it gives you like a choice of like 10 diamonds, and then you can pick one of the 10 diamonds. They gave me a pack like that like a few days ago, and I picked Raleigh Finders. Raleigh Finders, a 96 diamond closer. I mean, he has 107 hits per 9, 111 Ks per 9, 125 PCLT. I don't know what that even is, but still pretty good. The person I think I replaced was, I believe, Taylor Rogers. No, I don't know that. No, I don't remember who I replaced. It might have been Taylor Rogers, it might have been someone else. But either way, Raleigh Finders, like I said, is a 96 diamond, and he's our closer. By the way, this is still extra innings, because yes, I know in MLB The Show 22 there's no extra innings, but there's still extra innings in MLB The Show 20, which I'm playing right now, and in MLB The Show 21. So there's still extra innings in MLB 20 and 21, but no extra innings in MLB, or there is extra innings in MLB 20 and MLB 21. So there's no extra innings in MLB 22. There's still extra innings here in MLB The Show 20. So let's pick a team who we're playing extra innings, which extra innings, if you don't know what it is, means this team, the Mississippi Bulldogs, is a real Diamond Dynasty team controlled by John Dwade's 15_Dragon. That's the PSN name for this the user for this Diamond Dynasty team. This Mississippi Bulldogs is a real Diamond Dynasty team controlled by or created by a real person, but the CPU is controlling his team. That's what it is. So I'm playing real Diamond Dynasty teams, but they're controlled by the CPU. So there's Vero Beach Fighting Indians. What a name. Toronto, Canada. Okay. Villa Clara. Dayton Flyers. Cuba. Puerto Rico Outlaws. Mexico Smugglers. That's what a name. I kind of like the Mexican Smugglers. I don't know. They have a 98 overall, 111 contact, 97 power, 98 pitching, 85 defense, 72 speed. Let's play the Mexico Smugglers, which what a name. His rating's 387, average is 109. Division is, and he's in the, or his rating's 387. His his rating's 387. His average is 109. He's in the division, his rating's 387. His average is 109. He's in the regular season division, and he's a 2.73 ERA. So regular season division, I mean, that's middle of the road basically. So like I said, rated 387, average 109. He's in the regular season division, and he's a 2.73 ERA. Let's get into it right now. Play us home, of course, because I want his last bats. We are playing on a rookie though. I thought the last time I played was at the Herbert H. Hunter Metrodome. That was the last episode of the series, and the last time I played the series, like I said, almost 14 months ago. So it looks like out of the classic stadiums, I have CROSLEY Field and the Metrodome. I played in the Metrodome. I believe I played in the Metrodome in the last episode of the series. I'm pretty sure I did. Maybe we should play at CROSLEY Field. Yeah, why not? Let's play at CROSLEY Field. I forgot where the CROSLEY Field actually is, and who was there. I'm not sure where CROSLEY Field is exactly, and I forgot what team played there. But either way, let's play at CROSLEY Field. Holds 29,603. Opened in 1912. So opened 110 years ago. Obviously now it's demolished, but if it was still open today, it would be 120. Or it opened 110 years ago. It is demolished now, I'm sure. Pretty sure it is, but it did open in 1912, which was 110 years ago. Broadcast theme style, the show theme, I can't change that. Time of year, let's go with August because that's the time in real life. Time of day, let's go 7 p.m. Cloud cover, clear skies. Who do I pick? I'm not sure who I went with in the last episode. But why not? Let's go with John Smoltz, 4-seam fastball, a slider, a circle change, a curveball, and a changeup. 5 pitches. Okay, let's go with him. He's at 88 diamonds. Lineup: Reyes, Braun, Henderson, Jackson, Jones, Carew, Voigt, Romerto, and then Smoltz because the pitchers do bat. No, I'm fine with that. Let's do it. Mexico Smugglers versus the Dry Creek Snakes. They have almost a 99. They have a full diamond team. They almost have all 99. They have Correa, Kiermaier, Posey, Stanton, Murphy, Sam Musial, Jose Altuve. My goodness. I mean, my team's pretty good too. Let's go to prediction. Matt Sturgeon. He's 22 and 25 online. Obviously, I haven't played a game online. That's Jones. So he's 22 and 25 online. I'm 0 and 0 online. I can't play online. But in extra innings, oh, they're both green jerseys. His team, the green is a little more bright. It was a little more brighter than the green for the Snakes. That's the first difference. Second difference is everything's green on this team. For me, it's just a green socks and green jersey and white pants. For this guy, it's green everything. Here we go. John Smoltz versus Tony Gwynn. He's been at 500. First pitch of the game as we're on your way here at CROSLEY Field. First pitch, 7 p.m. 1-0. 1-1. 80 degrees here at CROSLEY Field. Like I said, time of day or time of year August, time of day 7 p.m. 1-2 pitch to Gwynn. Got him, 1 down. And here's Carlos Correa's batting at 0, but like I said, they have Correa, Tiermeyer, Stanton, Stan Musial, Jose Altuve. I'm not sure their pitchers. It might be Babe Ruth. 0-1. Remember, I know in Run-Up there's a universal DH, but in Diamond Dynasty, I know it's still MLB Show 20, but even in MLB Show 22, pitchers still bat in Diamond Dynasty, or in this case, extra innings. 1-1 pitch to Correa, who in this game, well, this card is a 99 Diamond Correa when he was still in the Astros. Now he's in the Twins. 2-1 pitch. Ground ball, will it stay fair? No. It's fouled by 2 feet. Circle change now. 2-2 pitch to Correa. 1 out, top 1. No runners on. Correa was way out in front of that circle change. 2 down for Tiermeyer, batting 333. But, or like I said, this team, the other team is 22-25 online. I'm 0-0 online because I can't play online. But in extra innings, the Snakes are 15-8. So I played 23 games here in extra innings, led them for my 16th win. Like I said, the Snakes are 15-8 here in extra innings. So like I said, this is the 24th game, led them for our 16th win as the Snakes here in extra innings. As the Snakes here in extra innings are 15-8. 0-2, or excuse me, 1-1. So like I said, we're 15-8 here in extra innings. 1-1 pitch of Tiermeyer. Just missed. Go with, I think it's a curveball, or it might be a changeup. It's a changeup. To the pitch, let's go with a four-seam fastball on the outside corner. And low. Buster Posey on deck. Full count, got him! Middle of 1, no score. Going down, I'm not sure who their pitcher is. It might be actually Babe Ruth. I know, it's Cy Young. That's how they got the Cy Young award, the best pitcher in each league. That's where they got the name from, Cy Young. Here we are, here's Victor Robles against Cy Young. Some green uniforms for both teams. That's a ground ball, 97 speed from Robles, he's gotta hurry! Correa still got him. I'm pitching 1 out. Here's Ryan Braun. 3 RBIs, third on active team. Oh, he gave me that pitch right center cut. He's a 4-seam fastball, a 12-6 curve, a sweeping curve, a changeup, and a screwball, man. He has a sweeping curve and a 12-6 curve and a screwball and 5 pitches. That's outside. Like I said, the difficulty here in this game is rookie, which is 1 step above beginner. So this is the second easiest difficulty here in this game. You didn't miss any, I was about to say you didn't miss anything. You didn't miss one thing. It was a 1-1 pitch. It was I believe it was a 12-6 curve inside corner. You didn't see that red dot. I felt it down the left field line. 1-2 pitch now. That's the low 4-seamer from Cy Young. Bronze band 481. But forgot this is what 99 miles per hour. Wonder if he can touch 100. So I was fouling it back. Like I said, bronze band at 481. And I reached for that one, and he might be safe at first, bare hand, and he would have been out if the throw was on line. It wasn't on line, but the scorer's decision was a base hit. Here's Ricky Henderson, man, a 192. That's a pitch out. I knew he was gonna do that. Surprised they called that a base hit, because if it was on line, it probably would have been out, but called it a base hit. That's a line or ground ball base hit. 2 on, nobody out, or 2 on, 1 out for the Snakes in the first. Ricky Henderson had 99 speed for Reggie Jackson. 250 average, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs. Foul ball. 954 OPS. Oh my, that fooled the goodies out of me. That was a 12-6 curve at 59 miles an hour. And that's inside. So for 99, possibly, that was 98. So from 69 to 98. Whew. Oh, that's been so slow. Okay, here's Chipper Jones. 2 RBIs, time for 4th on active team, which just says something. 2 on, 2 out. Oh, that's a line drive. Oh, it's foul. I saw that. 12-6 drive. I made sure because that 72, but he didn't throw it down to 69. He threw it again, and I flew out. That was actually a screwball he threw, and we leave 2 runners. We leave 2 runners in the first inning, no score after 1. That was a screwball that time. Here we go, top 2. Here's Buster Posey. Batting 0, and then John Smoltz, the veteran pitcher, and that's tried to check his swing. Posey did, but did not. 0-1. Ground ball. That's Rod Carew. 1 down. Here's Giancarlo Stanton batting at 375. Obviously, he's on the Yankees, and usually he's a DH. And if he's not the DH, usually then he plays the outfield somewhere. And he's been sometimes DH and sometimes not. 2-0 pitch to Stanton. 3-0. This is just great. Daniel Murphy on deck. 3-0 now, trying to avoid a 4-pitch walk with 1 out. And now that's what just happened. There's Murphy. 4-pitch walk. The 4th pitch looked like it was a strike, but called a ball. Foul ball, so he's back in the strike zone. John Smoltz, obviously in real life, is what used to be I think he's still a color analyst for Fox. Used to be the color analyst with Joe Buck. It was Joe Buck and John Smoltz for the All-Star game, and the World Series and stuff. Now, obviously, Joe Buck's now, well, at least for football, he's doing Monday Night Football on ESPN. And I believe he's no longer on Fox. Joe Buck is for baseball or football. Like I said, for football, Joe Buck's doing it. Joe Buck and Troy Aikman signed with ESPN to do Monday Night Football. 0-2 pitch. And got him on the high and in. Forcing fastball. 2 down. So the curveball. 4 strikeouts for Smoltz. And at the line drive fair as I hunt that curveball. Can cut it off. Cut it off. And that's only. Well, the runners go home. And he won't. As it's almost thrown away. My goodness, what is this? Why was that? That was a horrific throw. In and then a horrific throw to the plate. It's a double. Runners at 2nd and 3rd, and 2 outs for Altuve, who's like 4'10" or something. Or I don't know if he's 4'10", he's probably like 5'2". Ground ball at, almost at the runner at 3rd base, but Altuve's like 5'6", maybe 5'7". And mind as he swung at that pitch. Where's the ball? Oh, he has it in his glove. Swung at that pitch, blocked by Ramirez. 0-2 pitch now to Altuve. And low. But the slur or slider. Got him! And he had to throw to first and complete the strikeout, or to throw him out. And the inning's over. It was stranded 2 runners, or they stranded 2 runners in scoring position. Middle of 2, no score. So the inning was a 4-pitch walk and then a double. Here we have Rod Carew, 326 average, 3rd on an active team. He has no runs and 2 RBIs. He's batting 326. Line drive foul. And then Cy Young. And that is just low on the screwball. That's actually, I believe that's actually, it's SCV, which I believe it might be actually sweep and curve. I think that is sweep and curve, not screwball. But either way, it was just low. Threw me that pitch. That was a 12-6 curve. Or that was another, excuse me, that was another sweep and curve. Is S sweep and curve, CV sweep and curve. Or S means sweep in, CV means curve, so that was sweep and curve. I don't think he's thrown a screwball yet. I don't know. Here's Luke Voigt, then a 182. That was horrific. That was another sweep and curve. That's a four-seam fastball and 2 is about that. And I watch for the sweep and curve, or the 12-6 curve, or the screwball. And that is in there. That completely just fooled the ditties out of me. That was a 12-6 curve. Yeah, SCV is sweep and curve. 12CV is 12-6 curve. And then, I don't think he's throwing a screwball. Here's JT Ramirez. Pitcher spawn, deck, popped up, but foul. 0-1. Man, 250 with 1 home run. Oh, how did I miss a high changeup? Just late. I think it's his first changeup he's thrown all game. And that's inside, almost hit him in the front leg. 1-2. That was a ball, but solid bat. Still 1-2. You know, throw like a 12-6 curve out here. No, watch for the sweeping curve though. Oh, he got me with the fastball. No score after 2. Man. Top 3, no score. We have 2 hits. They have 1. Here's Cy Young. And the top of the order. 1-1. 31st pitch coming from Smoltz. 1-1. Acid round ball, foul. Here at CROSLEY Field, as you can see, the bullpens are down each line. The left field and right field lines. 1-2 pitch, got him. Got Sion swinging, one down for Tony Gwynn. I believe he's 0 for 1 with, I believe, a strikeout. First pitch, outside. Popped up. Can the shortstop get that? Can the shortstop get there? That's Chipper Jones. He can. 2 down. Here's Carlos Correa. 0 for 1. 1-1. Throw a circle change. Just don't hang it. And that's low and outside. Throw a slider. Got him to swing through it. 1-2. Let's throw it. Forcing fastball. High and in. That was too high and 2 in. 2-2. And got him. Middle of 3, no score here at CROSLEY Field. Come on, bottom 3. Here's our pitcher, John Smoltz, in the top of the order. And what Robles. That's a ground ball, and that was a 12-pitch curve. 1 down. There's Robles. 0 for 1 with the ground out. Come on, Victor. That's a fly ball. It's falling fast, but coming in is the right fielder, whoever the right fielder is. 2 down. There's Ryan Braun, 1 for 1 with a single. Now batting at 500. That's high. 1-0. Foul ball. That's inside on the 12-pitch curve. 2-1. I believe in real life Ryan Braun did retire after last year or 2 years ago. I'm not sure. That's a ground ball. Diving stop by the first baseman. Are you kidding me? What a play. No score after 3. The way it goes. As we're in the middle innings of this game, top 4, no score. Here's Kevin Tiermeyer. 3, 4, 5 due up for the Smudlers here in the 4th, which is Methodos Smudlers. What are they? 1 pitch. 0-2. Remember, Tiermeyer has like 99 speed, or if it's not 99, it's like 90 plus. And he not swing at that slider. It's blocked by Ramirzo, but it doesn't really matter if he doesn't swing. There's no runners on. 1-2 pitch. Foul ball. 1-2 pitch now to Tiermeyer. Circle change. Got him. 1 down. 8 strikeouts. He's got 10 outs. 8 of them via a strikeout. Here's Buster Posey. 0-1. That's right. He might be on pace for like 15 strikeouts or something like that. Depends how many innings he does. 48th pitch coming from Smoltz. 3 1/3. 0-2 pitch. Got him. 9 strikeouts. 9 strikeouts. He got 11 outs total. 9 of them via the strikeout out. Giancarlo Stanton, who had a 4-pitch walk in his first at-bat, which 10 of them was a plate appearance, not an at-bat. Scored a curveball after he spun to the fastball. A 1 pitch. 50th pitch coming from Schmaltz, and that was nowhere near the zone. 1 pitch. That's outside. 2-1. So a slider. Hopefully this ball is not hit 450 feet. 2-2. Come on, strike him out. Full count now with Murphy on deck. That's hit hard. Base hit. And I cannot cut it off. It was up by the wall, or is it that was up against the wall by the out-of-town scoreboard in left center. Double for Giancarlo Stanton. And Murphy is struck down to second. Runner set in 2 outs, top 4. Just went through that. 1-1. 0-2 now. Just bounced a curveball. Just make sure you blocked it. And that's swung and missed. And he throw to first, did him out. And Roberto does just that, in and over. Middle of 4, no score. Both teams have no runs on 2 hits, no errors. Here's Henderson. We both our 2 hits were singles in the first inning. And that's a low 4-seamer. And I had to get the bat head around on it, but the third baseman was in. Just in case Henderson bunted. 1 down. Now Jackson is struck out in the first. He didn't miss anything. You saw he fouled off that first pitch. He didn't miss anything. 0-1 pitch. That was a sweeping curve. I don't think he's throwing a screwball yet. He's just throwing a 4-seam fastball right here. Of course, I'm late. I almost killed. I believe that was the other team's bullpen. Or I couldn't really tell because both uniforms are green, but I almost killed someone's relievers. I don't know if it was our relievers or their relievers. Because the bullpen's actually, yeah, it's down the line, but also it's like really close to the dugout. Swing and a miss. 2 down. Here's Chipper Jones that flew out in the first. That's a ground ball, and that just whiffed on by the third baseman. Might be an error. Either way, we have a 2-out base runner. I believe it's actually a hit. No, it's an E5. I'll take it. Here's Rod Carew. And that just put that in. Popped it up. Posey. And the inning is over. Yeah, and the inning's over. And the 4-0 storm. By the way, our dugout is the third base dugout because I saw in that pop-up that there was someone on deck, and obviously we were hitting then. So, and if you look closely on that foul ball, if I remember right, if I looked at the players closely, I saw white pants, and obviously the other team has all green, and the Snakes have green for their socks and their jerseys, but the Smugglers have green everywhere. Here's Stan Musial. Then it's a blue Altuve, and then the pitcher, Sion, ground ball foul. So although we're the home team, usually the home team is the first base dugout, but here at CROSLEY Field, the home team's in the third base dugout. While the road team, which the Mexico Smugglers, are in the first base dugout. Ground ball. Chipper will throw out Musial, 1 down. Now it's Altuve. Both teams, well, they're a full diamond team. We're almost a full diamond team. The only 2 players that aren't diamonds is Chipper Jones, our shortstop, and Rod Carew, our second baseman. Here's Altuve, pitcher spot on deck. 0-1 pitch. Oh, our 2 hits, by the way, were both singles. The 2 hits for the Smugglers were both doubles. With Musial had a double and Stanton had a double. Ground ball past the third baseman, fielded by Chipper Jones. Jeter jumped throw way too late because Altuve has like 89 speed. And Sion will probably bunt instead of him a high 4-seamer, high 4-seam fastball. Let's see if he pumps up the bunt. And the runner is going. Throw to second is not in time. I thought he was bunting. It is a strike, right? No, it was a ball. Runner sent it 1 out now for Musial. Or for Sion, excuse me, and that's 2-0. Don't want the pitcher, Smoltz. 2-1 pitch. It's 3-0 to the pitcher with Tony Gwynn on deck. I mean, come on, don't want the pitcher, and he just wants the pitcher on 4 pitches. Are you kidding me? He just wants the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches. 2-1 out now for Gwynn in the top of the 5th. So, single, and then a 4-pitch want to the pitcher. 0-1 pitch. Line drive foul. I mean, why can't you do this as a pitcher? I'll still take it, though. Let's go a circle change. 1-2 pitch. Or 0-2 pitch. Foul ball. Here we go. 0-2 pitch. Got him! Looking. 2 down. Correa 0 for 2 now with 2 strikeouts. 2 on, 2 out. Top 5. No score. And now, how is that not a strike? This umpire's been inconsistent all game. 1-0 pitch. That's 2-0. Can't load the bases here. Come on. Come on, Smoltz. 2-1. 2-1. And did he go? No. Kiermaier, that 3-1 hitters count. 2 on, 2 out. And he nailed that foul. Full count. Both runners will be in motion. 4-seamer right there with both runners in motion. Full count, 2 outs. Got him! Halfway home, no score. Right now, Fisher in the second half of the game. Bottom 5. Here's Luke Voigt. Then it's Ramirto, and then it's a pitcher spot. That's a fly ball, but nowhere near anything. Kiermaier is the right fielder. That's who the right fielder is. 1 down. Now it's Ramirito, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Then it's our pitcher, Smalls, which I don't know a pinch hit for him because it's only the 5th inning. Swing and a miss. We got 2 singles in the 1st inning. Since then, we got 1 base runner via an E5. Oh! It's too late. That was a fastball at the belt. Yeah, I mean, I'm just swinging through everything. There's a pitcher, Smalls, 0 for 1 with a ground out. And that's a ground ball. I don't think he's going to beat it out, though. And a 5, no score. Pitcher's duel through 5 innings. Here's Kiermaier, 0 for 2. 1-1. 3-4-5 due up for the Smidlers here in the 6th. Needed their order. No score. And that's low and inside. And at the inside corner, I wasn't aiming there, but I'll take that. 1-2. 1 down. Here's Posey, the veteran catcher, and really retired after last season. And that was a ball, but like that just missed. I should start warming up someone in the bullpen. Probably will. Let's start warming up. Why not Devin Williams, or an 86th diamond in our bullpen down with the left field line. 1-1 pitch. That was killed foul. That could have been hit 450 feet. Instead, it was hit foul. Ground ball. Foul. So that was a third base dugout because you just saw the reliever warming up. And that's all a ground ball. Feeling on a short hop by Voit. 2 down. Here's Giancarlo Stanton, 1 for 1 with a double and a walk. Already the 87th pitch down from Smaltz, just to be the last batter. I don't know, he's done a lot of pitches, but still no score. Top 6. Stanton, like I said, 1 for 1 with a double and a 4-pitch walk. It's 2-0 to Stanton. I mean, is he just scared of Stanton? Murphy on deck. He's a pitch away from actually having a 4-pitch walk to the same guy. And that's the fourth pitch walk of the game. 2 to Stanton and 1 to the Cy Young. Here's Murphy. I mean, like, I don't know what that was. 0-1 pitch. 1-1. 93rd pitch. Circle change. Outside corner 1-2. Let's go to the high end 4-seamer. And that almost hit him in the elbow. Still a curveball. Just don't hang it, please. 2-2 pitch. The full count. Stanton will be in motion. Usual on deck. End it right here. Fly ball. Center field. Henderson is over. He's got it. Middle sits. No score. Way down. Come on, boys. Here's Robles. 0 for 2. Only the 43rd pitch coming from Sion. That's the high 4-seamer. And of course I foul it bad because I'm always too early or too late. Was that 101? That was 100. So he came in the triple digits. Didn't guess, but I'm always too early or too late. That one right on the money. Base hit for Robles. So I'm usually too early or too late. That one I was right on time. I'm stealing. Hopefully I don't do a pitch out. Here's Braun. 1 for 2 with a single bat in the 1st. There he goes, and that was a curveball, or a sweeping curve, or a 12th curve. Stole center base. So the 12th curve is a strike, but now there's a runner center and nobody out. Oh my goodness. Sweeping curve 0-2. We died at least at the run. We died at the runner over the 3rd. That's a fly ball. Hopefully let's say it. Well, it did out. Won't get out. I'm gonna tag though with Robles with 97 speed, and he is out. Are you kidding? What a throw by the right fielder Kiermaier. 2 down for Henderson. Man, 97 speed Robles gets thrown out. Here's Henderson with 99 speed. Ground ball. Correa gotta hurry. Low throw up picked by the first baseman. Without a single, stolen base, but then Robles got thrown out at 3rd trying to advance on a fly ball. No strike for 6. Man, how does 97 speed Robles gets thrown out by Kiermaier? No, it wasn't that deep. He should have Did there. Here's Musial, 0-2. Then it's Altuve, then the pitcher's fine. They're probably gonna have Sion hit for himself, maybe. 0-2 pitch. I still have Smoltz in the game. Here's Altuve now. Hunter's pitch coming from Smoltz. Altuve 1 for 2. 1-0. Foul ball 1-1. 1-2. So a slider. Outside. 1-2 still. Or excuse me, 2-2. 104th pitch. Got him. 2 down. Now it's a pitcher's fine. This is probably his last batter. 0 for 1 with a walk. He's issued 3 4-pitch walks. 3 4-pitch walks. 2 to Stanton and 1 to the pitcher, Sion. First pitch. Better not do this again. Energy's in the yellow, but I mean, it's a pitcher. Not saying he can't hit, but like, don't 4-pitch walk the pitcher again. I mean, come on. Throw strikes, Smoltz. I know you didn't tire, but like, it's a other team's pitcher. That's a fly ball, and the pitcher just hit a home run. Sion, the pitcher, has hit a home run over the left field fence. Unbelievable. Sion, not saying he couldn't, right when I say he couldn't hit, I gave him like a cookie, or, well, it was like a forcing fastball, not center cut, but in the zone, got his hands, or pulled his hands in, and hit it out of here, and Williams will come in to face Gwynn, but we're now 1-0, and with my hitting, I can't score a run. First pitch, this is a curveball. Well, actually might have been a changeup, but anyway, 1-0 pitch, Gwynn 0 for 3. That was a forcing fastball, yeah, it's a changeup, forcing fastball, a cutter, and a sinker for Williams. 2-0 pitch. I cannot believe what just happened. Ground ball, Voit, in and over. 7th stretch time here at the ballpark. It's now 1-0 Smudlers, thanks to a Sion home run. The pitcher hit a home run off of me, and I can't do anything. I only have 3 hits. But still 9 runs to work with, down 1-0. They have Aroldis Chapman and Eric Dane or something warming up in the bullpen for the Smudlers. And Aroldis Chapman throws heat. Ground ball, only 71 speed. Throw it away. No, 1 down. Yeah. I mean, come on, just did a double on like that right field line, because if it goes in that corner, you never know. Here's Chipper Jones 0 for 2 with a flyout and a reach on an error. Oh my god. That was literally almost hit him, and I swung at it. Didn't hit him, but that was pathetic. That is high, 1-1. Should be 2-0, but can't go back. 1-1. Still 8 more outs to work with. Only need a single run. 2-1. That's the 4-seamer. That's a line drive. Stay fair! Come on. I just am always early or late, except for that Robles single. 2-2 pitch. That is inside. This will be ball 4 already, but Carew on deck, full count. Come on. Walk, single, anything. And that is outside. My first wand of the game. Now Chipper Jones is at first base, representing the tie and run. This only has 66 speed. Wait, hold on. Do we have someone that's faster maybe on the bench? I don't think so. 70 speed, but there's no like. Yeah, there's no. I'm not really gonna steal, because I don't want it thrown out, but also not a double play to end the inning. I don't know. I have to swing and a miss in the dirt, but blocked by the catcher. I'm gonna steal. Come on, I swung at that sweeping curve in the dirt, and it's a pit. Here's a throw, and he's out by a mile. What an idiot! I'm an idiot. It's outside and low, but it's 1-1, but there's 2 down and no runners on. Why did I steal? That's a line drive caught by Correa. End of 7, 1-0 Smudlers. Yeah, I don't know what that was. I should start warming up someone else in the bullpen. Here's Correa versus Williams. Just missed. Attendance 26,000, like 453, I believe it said. That could have been killed. Let's start warming up. Why not? Steve, Fed Rosen, one of our 2 setup men, 82 gold. 1-1. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. But he already has a hat trick, trying to avoid the golden sombrero, which is 4 strikeouts. 2-1 pitch. I will foul that one back, or foul one down the left field line. That was hit well, but foul. 1-2, or 2-2. And called strike 3. 1 down. There's Kiermaier. 0 for 3. 0-1. 0-1 pitch. Foul ball until. Come on, boys. Low. So a cinder from Williams. Shot him. 2 down. Right now, Cy Young's in line for the win, and John Smoltz is in line for the loss. Swung through it, Buster Posey did. 0-1. 0-2. 0-2 now. And blocked by the catcher, but did not swing. But 1-2 pitch to Posey. 2-2 now. 2-2 pitch. And that was fouled back. I mean, why did that cutter put the cutter right there? I aim it. 2-2 pitch. End it right here. How do you miss it by that much? Standing on deck and standing to do some damage. Full count. Come on. I mean, you're standing 1 for 1 with a double and 2 walks. 1-2 out now for Giancarlo Stanton. Swung through that one. 1-2. Or 0-1. Now he just looked silly. He looked like me. 0-2. To Giancarlo Stanton. Got him. Middle of 8. Still 1-0 Mexico. Come on. Let's tie it right here. Solstice Ross to work with. Here's Voit. Rivera and Chapman. Rivera and Chapman are both warming up in the bullpen for Smugglers. Here's Voit. Oh! It's a high sweeping curve fouled ground by the bullpen, almost by the bullpen catcher for the Snakes. Murphy's got it and fouled ground right by the Snakes bullpen. I just missed that. Here's Ramirez 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Pitcher spot on deck. Outside will pinch hit with I don't know who, maybe Griffey. Oh! Center cut. And that was only 98 too, because he's throwing up 98, 99, 10. He's throwing 98, 99, 100. Threw it again at 97. 2 down. I'm only have 3 hits. 2 of them in the first inning. Pitcher spots. I would be pinch hitting. I want a lefty, so I'm thinking Olsen, Kepler, or Griffey. I'm thinking Griffey. Why not? Come on, Griffey. And then I'll put in Bedrose in the 9th. There we go. He's a tying run. He's only batting 190. Those are 3 home runs, though. Line drive. Get down! Shift was on, and Stanton's right there. That one mistake is going to cost me the day. And that one mistake giving up the home run to Cy Young. And here comes Steve Bedrosian. Bedrosian. Here we go. 9th inning, trying to keep it right where it is at 1-0. But Smugglers will be probably bringing in a Chapman or Rivera in the 9th inning. I'm not sure who their closer is. But either way, Chapman throws like 101, 102. Rivera obviously has the major league lead. Here we go. Here's Henderson, and he gets in. What a run by Henderson, and he makes the catch, or makes the catch. Henderson does, and then does a somersault. 1 down. I thought it was only at least extra bases. Here's Musial. 1 down, or 1-0 with 1 out in the 9th. Ground ball foul. 1-2. Usual. So like I said, Chapman throws at 101 or 102 at the ground, or a fly ball. No one was there. Base hit. In the 9th inning, we'll have, 1, 2, 3 due up. So, the top of the order due up in the 9th inning. We got to keep it right where it is, though. Here's Altuve. 1 out, 1 out. Pitcher spot on deck, which they're probably pinch hitting. So, like I said, Rivera, or Chapman throws at 101 or 102 with his 14 fastball. And then Rivera has the major league record for the most saves in a career with, I don't know how many it is, but it might be 492 or something. But either way, Chapman and Rivera are 2 good pitchers. 1-2. Fly ball, left field. Robles 2 down for the pitcher. Probably going to be a pinch hitter, you would think. And no, it's not. Cy Young had a homer last time. He might finish the game for all we know, because he has right now 8 innings, 3 hits, no runs, no earned runs. There we go. He's still a home run. I mean, come on. Why is It seems like the pitchers are always scared of the other pitcher. I know he hit a home run, but like he is a what? 1 for 2 with a home run, a 4-pitch walk, and I think the other time he grounded out or something. 3-1. And ball 4. I mean, it's a second walk. I know he's at a home run, but he's at 1 for 2 with a solo home run and 2 walks. Here's Dwin, 2 on, 2 out. 0 for 4 Dwin is. 0-1. See, like, why can't you do that to the pitcher? Instead, you do it to the leadoff man for the Smugglers. Now keep it at 1-0. 1-1 pitch. Fly ball, get there. And Reggie Jackson is there and an over. We need 1 run to tie, 2 to win in the bottom of the 9th. Middle of 9, 1-0 Mexico. Come on. 1 to tie, 2 to win here in the bottom of the 9th. Here's Robles. They're leaving Cy-Young in. Musial makes the catch and fouled around by the first base coaching box. That was pathetic. 1 pitch and I pop it up. Here's Ryan Braun and Stindl, one of our 3 hits. That's a line drive foul. Almost was caught by Musial and almost hit the first base umpire. Corner infielders are protecting the lines. Alright, guys, I just can't hit. I mean, in the dirt, throw the first by the catcher, 2 down, and we're an eye away from getting shut out. I mean, this is just pathetic. I mean, here's Henderson has 1 of our 3 hits. We have 3 hits, 2 in the first inning, and since then we got what? Since the first inning we have what? 1 hit, 1 reach on the air, and 1 walk. I mean, this is pathetic. This is my fault, obviously, because I'm controlling them, and that's actually low, or actually in there. Never mind. 0-1. That's a fly ball. That will get down. And Henderson at 99 speed, and he's a tying run, so we're not dead yet. Only 4th hit of the game. And here's Reggie Jackson. I'm not going to steal on the first pitch, because they might do a pitch out. That's the pitch. I'm actually going to swing at this. Line drive, and it's caught. Game over. As I was going to take the first pitch, but I guessed it, and I didn't steal with the runner. And I was just going to take the first pitch and then probably steal on the second pitch, but I decided to swing at it. The first pitch, I decided to swing at the first pitch because I guessed it. Line out the Tiermeyer, and game over. We lose 1-0 on a home run by the pitcher. This is just pathetic. I mean, I just couldn't do anything doing. 4 hits. Robles had a single, Braun had a single, Henderson had 2 singles, and at the end, like I said, I was going to take the first pitch. Should have just taken the first pitch. Instead, I was going to take the first pitch to see if they pitched out, which I didn't, and then steal on the second pitch, but I decided to swing at the first pitch because I guessed it, and then line out the Kiermaier, and that ended the game. I mean, look at that. Cy Young, 9 innings pitched, 4 hits, 6 strikeouts, no earned runs, and 1 walk. John Smoltz pitched 6 2/3 innings. They got 4 hits only, 15 strikeouts, and 6 2/3 innings, 1 earned run and 3 walks. 3 walks and then one the pitcher Cy Young, and then the other 2 Giancarlo Stanton. But the 1 earned run was a solo home run by the pitcher for the Metro Smugglers. Or the one run was a solo home run by the Metro Smugglers pitcher Cy Young in the top of the 7th. That was the only run scored for the Smugglers or either team. It was on a Cy Young solo home run, and Cy Young was the Smugglers pitcher. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error, which was by the third baseman, which is Murphy, for the Smugglers, and then no runs and 4 hits, no errors for the Snakes. Like I said, 4 singles. We had 4 hits, all singles. 2 by Robles, 2 by Henderson, 1 by Robles, and 1 by Braun. Yeah, that was pathetic. Player of the game was Cy Young because he did have a complete game shutout, and he hit the home run for the only run of the game over the left field fence here at CROSLEY Field. Well, it is what it is. It's just a game, and there's always next game. Yeah. I'm kind of contemplating if I'm going to play another game. Not in this episode. I'm not going to play another game in this episode, but I'm contemplating if I'm going to play another game like after and then filming here. I might I might not, but also I might not have time to do it, because right now it's 1:40, I kind of want to eat something, and then I want to play one of my other series off camera. But either way, it is what it is. The Saints fall with 15-9 through 26 games. No, 24 games. I can't do math. So for 24 games, the Saints have 15 wins and 9 losses. 15 plus 9 is 24. So the Saints are 24 games are 15-9, which is not bad, but I just couldn't hit. I mean, neither team really could, because there was only 9 hits in this game. 5 by the Smedlers, 4 for the Saints. Just one mistake was the Cy home run, and he's number 0. Why John Smoltz is number Cy number 0. Why John Smoltz is number 29. Yeah. You'll find out what and when the espionage channel will be when I post it. I'm not sure when this episode of the series will be. It could be a few months from now. Who knows if there's any next episode of the series? Which it probably will be, but it might not be anytime soon. But either way, you'll find out what and when the espionage channel will be when I post it, and I'll do the closing in the next clip, because this clip's about to end. So I'll see you on the other side. So like I said, I'm not sure when this episode of the series will be. It should be a few months from now. I'm not exactly sure, but you'll find out when that episode of the series will be when I post it, which hopefully will be sooner than later, but I'm not exactly sure. And you'll find out what and when the next video, and also you'll find out what and when the next video on this channel will be when I post it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video, despite me didn't shut out 1-0, but I still hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay guys, time for closing the board. It gets up to the like button. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Tell your mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about these videos. And I'm gonna see you in episode number 8 of this MLB The Show 20 Extra Innings series. See you in episode number 8. And eat on a bacon and go Snakes.